and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we and we back, and we back, hey.
Well, we've joined Jude here. And what are we doing, Jude?
Today we're going to be doing steel wool photography.
Surprise.
However, we only have a little bit of steel wool.
Yes.
And no string.
And no string.
And like a fourth of a battery.
Correct.
So we're making a stop at Walmart for more supplies.
Yep, we feel old because we're driving to Walmart.
We're in the right spot now. We're looking for the right non-soap filled.
But it's not.
It's got to be really fine.
And it can't be soap filled.
Yes. Interesting. So we went to Walmart and we didn't find exactly what we're looking for, but here's what we got. Steel wool, but
it's soapy.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how that works. I don't know if it'll work, but if it doesn't, we can maybe somehow get the soap out. It was like $2.
Ow. Cordage.
Yes. On the website I read, it said to make sure not to use like plastic cords, but this is all we could find.
But we have soapy steel wool. We bought great value 9-volt alkaline.
Cheapest batteries.
Yep. And most importantly, Skittles.
Okay, so this is the scene for our first shot. This alley shot. Gonna have it zoomed in a little more like this. And I'm gonna stand behind Grayson, light the steel wool, swing it around in a circle behind him. He's gonna stand still so the long exposure can get him. And then hopefully it ends up being kind of cool. Attempting to light it right now. Woo, woo. This is the process we've been working through for like 10, 15 minutes at least, maybe 20, where it just won't light. And when it finally does, I never get the camera shutter on time, or he doesn't, and we just miss it a bunch. This is much harder than we thought it would be, but hopefully it'll work.
So the thing I figured out is if you hold it in one area,
okay,
and you watch it get like red and orange hot,
all right,
then when you spin it, it will work. But you gotta get like maybe like that big of an area red hot, and then you spin it.
This big? That light is so bright.
It's so bright.
We got 1.5 good photos.
Yeah.
We're gonna head back to base.
Head back to base. Get
the
the blowtorch, baby.
What? We've moved to a new location with new supplies. Hopefully this makes it work a little better.
Where's the lighter?
Yep, already. Oh yeah! Maybe. Oh, processing. Ooh. Oh, that one's so swag. One thing we weren't expecting about the soap steel wool,
It's very soapy.
kind of got soap everywhere. As we finished up that photography adventure, we got some final thoughts.
I think if we figured out the correct way to do it, it would be really cool. And I
Yeah.
think some shots turned out pretty cool.
Yeah, the blowtorch definitely was incredibly helpful.
Yeah, if you're wanting to do this, use a blow.
Yeah.
Use a blowtorch.
And It was much, much more difficult than it seemed, as most things are.
Yeah, it definitely seemed as though it would put off a lot more sparks than it did. And a few times it put off what I thought it would.
You should use a shorter exposure rather than a longer one.
And you should not use plastic cord because it kept falling off,
yeah, that's
melting through.
true. As they said.
I think it turned out okay. And see you in another 6 months.